West Texas is home to the introduced exotic species called the Aoudad, or the Barbary sheep. Been here about 80 years in Texas. They have created an awesome sustainable hunting resource that's gotten more expensive over the years. There are many outfitters offering some true sheep mountain hunts for free-ranging Aoudad. It's always been a goal of mine to hunt Aoudad in the wild free-ranging mountains where there's steep cliffs, there's caves, there's hideouts, there's very little water. It's a poor man's sheep hunt. We don't get to hunt desert bighorn sheep very often, if at all, but the Aoudad is a neat opportunity to do that. So here we are on the ranch with High West Outfitters, looking for the elusive Aoudad ram. Brady and I left Utah yesterday morning pretty early and flew to Midland, Texas.
Good morning, Brady. It's a little bit early, but we are headed somewhere.
Hooked up with Brendan Rosales and the guys at High West Outfitters for my third Aoudad hunt, attempt number 3 to kill my first Aoudad. Helped some other people kill some sheep, but I have not killed one myself, so I'm slightly revengeful. I always feel most at home in the desert, Brady. I love the desert, where you can see.
Where you can sit in the light breeze in the sunset in a t-shirt.
Yeah.
We got what looks to be 2 ewes and 3 like week-old lambs, I see.
It's ready for you, Brady.
Sounds like a 2-stroke.
Ready.
You can still find rams with ewes.
This depends.
Just kind of depends. Yes, sir. Right now, ewes are kind of starting to drop lambs.
I don't think that counts as redemption, Brady, if we shoot a lamb.
Counts as dinner.
For the carnivore diet, though.
We're on a mission. We gotta find Aoudad. We gotta find Aoudad ram.
We stayed at their lodge last night. Very comfortable lodge where they made meals for us. Now we're trying to find as many sheep as we can.
We got a coolant leak. It gave me a high temperature warning yesterday, and I didn't think much of it because we kind of worked the engine a little bit, but pour some water in there and we'll be good.
I don't know how that happened. It seems like you've been taking great care of this vehicle.
Yeah, I think this will probably go up right here to this little tiny saddle. And then I think we'll just go get up on top.
You got sheep already? Yeah. There's a baby, looks like it's about this big. Like a football. Bunch of ewes. We're gonna go up to the real top. Look over the other side.
Pretty cool to be seeing sheep already, though.
Yeah, it's not like we haven't seen any sheep. Just the nursery herds. Moms of babies and the young rams that won't leave mommy's side. I think the big rams are tired of the girls club, so they've moved on. My strategy is to not overheat and to glass all these
Look
cuts.
at Josh, he's just
maybe
so
find
patient.
a ram in the shade, maybe find him feeding. It's not like they're all gonna be in the shade, so you kinda just have to look everywhere. That's what we're learning.
And they don't hole up during the day, right? They stay out.
They can do whatever they want, that's the problem. Some Aoudad poop. This looks like an Aoudad bed. Maybe they roll around and get the dust on them.
What I was saying is there might only just be ewes and lambs up here in this high country right now. The rams have been with them since August, and it's only been about a month, and they've started to kind of move off the ewes, and they usually head to calmer country, more mellow, gentle country. But you can also find them in stuff like this and just secluded bowls and stuff where nobody would ever want to go and look. But oftentimes, I mean, I've seen them in the flats this time of year, cruising from mountains into little rolling hills and stuff like that. Although I can't confirm, this might be why they call it the Glass Mountains, because when you get on top here, there's all this rock that shines just like glass does almost.
Anything?
Nothing. I'm honestly kind of thinking it's just using lambs up here. I think all the rams moved down to the low country. In the fall, this whole area right in here and all this stuff is full of rams, but that's because there's lots of ewes up here and they're rutting. If we don't see sheep over there, I'm kind of thinking just head back, and they have sheep they found down there.
Just got back from our 5-mile hike way up on this side of the mountain. We found the nursery, which is the herd that consists of ewes and lambs, and some more ewes and lambs. But everybody keeps talking about how there's rams everywhere. You just got to find them. So we're gonna go switch trucks, head down to a different mountain, some lower country. Not because we're tired, but because that's supposedly where the sheep are. So come with us. Dave, the guy staying with us, killed this nice ram this morning. There was a big one with it, another one, but it got away. Don't know where it went.
Oh my goodness.
We're gonna head over to Blue Canyon. They seen a really big, heavy ram that went over into that canyon earlier today. So we're gonna go hunt him and see if we can find. They've killed pretty much all the sheep in that canyon this week. So
Really?
there's a lot of sheep in there. Hopefully we'll turn that sucker up and the rest will be history. Celebrate tonight.
This is a pretty spot. I know I've glass bedded mule deer, walking mule deer, but I can't find the sheep. Hey, but at least we're not seeing ewes and lambs, right?
I got a call from our boss, Jim Breck, and one of the other guys. They got a ram spotted. We're gonna try and zip over there and see if we can just get eyes on him. I don't know if we'll be able to shoot him tonight, but at least we can bed him and go look for him in the morning. But they said it's a pretty good ram, so we're gonna fly over there.
We don't have much light. No, it's getting kind of on the dark side. But this is excitement. This is why you hunt. Don't know if you'll be able to see him anymore. That biggest point up there? Down low.
No, up there in that little bowl.
Yes. Well, at least we know they're in there.
You can see him a little bit. I just got to look through one eye there.
Spent all our day looking at the nursery with all the babies and mommies. Watched a lot of Aoudad nurse today. I'm gonna go hunt these little hills in the morning. Forget them big hills. Just a glimpse of them. They're kind of just messing around. I can see one underneath a dark tree. Way too dark to tell what exactly they were. Definitely too dark to shoot. This is a smaller hill that's got a bunch of pine, juniper looking trees on the backside of it. So there's definitely cover. It's probably only 300 vertical feet. It's not a very big hill.
No.
But it's long. So we're gonna pick it apart. I'll go out there and cut down all the trees if I have to tomorrow. We'll try to find something. I saw some ewes and lambs last night. Been watching these tiny little football-sized lambs jump around the rocks with their moms. Pretty neat animal. The Aoudad, it is an exotic. It was introduced into Texas here a long time ago, and you can hunt them with just an exotic basic hunting license. You can use thermals, you can use a drone. I mean, It's not managed like a game species that we're used to, but we are hunting them like they're game species, hunting them in the mountains, trying to break a sweat. I'm ready to kill one of these things. We found us a male. The day is already looking better.
So you're telling me we found a male sheep?
Got huevos.
They're both big mature rams. And they're 883 from here. I'm not going to tell you to shoot them from 883 because I know we can get closer.
Yeah, if the wind stays good, I would go up and gain some elevation on the left. Go straight at the mountain left of them.
I think we can just go right in the bottom, almost directly at them. Because right now with the sun the way it is, it's kind of shining in their face.
Yeah.
I think we can cut 400 or 500 yards off.
You think they'll go bed on top or on the backside?
They might. And that's kind of my thing is I don't want to waste any time because they are kind of moving up. I'd rather just go. I think we can cut 400 yards pretty fast. The sun's perfect for us right now.
Yeah.
We can get down here now. It is going to be, we're going to be shooting up,
That's it.
but you're an experienced shooter, so.
660. Straight up and left, Brady. You like the front one or the back one?
Back one, he's still the only one in the open.
The front one's behind the tree, straight above him.
Yeah.
I'm hot. I just need you to tell me which one when they come out.
So there's one below him and to the left a little bit, and that's, I think, our ram that.
Yeah. You want me to shoot that one?
Let me get one more look at him when he pops out and make sure they
I'm not going to do anything till you tell me, but I'm going to shoot as soon as you tell me.
shoot that bottom ram.
The bottom?
Yeah, the left ram.
Okay, safety's off. Okay, so I'm shooting the left one of the two.
Yes, sir.
I'd like him to clear the other one. Don't you think, Josh?
Yeah, you're good.
You ready?
Yep. Hit him back.
Back?
All right, he's the left sheep. He's going up top.
On top?
Yep, he's the very one. I don't know if that.
Gosh dang. How left was I?
It hit him right between the hip and the belly.
Are you kidding?
No. There's no wind, so I don't know.
I don't know how I could have pulled it that left. I was way forward on his shoulder. I was trying to not miss his shoulder.
Right.
It was pretty steep quartered. Don't want things to get too interesting for you guys.
Well, we got a tracking dog in camp and a helicopter on the way, so.
The mighty Austin Atkinson.
There's no way I pulled it. Oh, Brady. Trying to keep things interesting here.
At least you hit him on the first shot?
Not exactly where I had the scope on him, but...
Well, I'm not fretting. I've seen a lot worse than that.
I'm thinking he should have rolled down the mountain, but he didn't.
Right now I see tracks where they came over. These Aoudad don't really bleed all that much.
These are his tracks here. Looks like some guts. And I heard something down that way. Well, that second shot, I put it right on his tail. Yeah. I hope they don't send me a bill for this. Okay. We have to go down or
Yeah, I think we hit him a second time.
He's dead. I can see him laying there.
Oh, you can see him laying there?
It's a little more interesting than we wanted.
Dude, I was gonna label this the poor man's sheep hunt, but then you got a helicopter helping you find a wounded sheep at 400 yards.
Texas style.
That's no joke either.
You bet.
That was a rodeo, but we got him.
Yes, sir.
How's he look?
Woo! That's sweet, dude.
Heck yeah. See, I told you I made a good shot, Brady. Brady's like, yeah, whatever, dude. Thank you, sheep. Day 11. Finally got him. Ridiculous, huh?
I guess it actually is day 11 of Aoudad hunting for you.
For me.
Jeez.
I mean, he was quartered, but not that hard. I was aiming about right here. Way right. He's got a little age on him, huh, John?
Yes, sir. Not a young sheep.
No.
So I'd say probably 1, I'd put that as 2. And this one is kind of hard, but I'd say it's probably right in here. Maybe it's going to be somewhere right in here.
Yeah.
But
Then he starts stacking them
yeah,
in.
he starts stacking them in there. I bet he's probably 9 or 10 all day.
Dang. He went, what, maybe 150 yards?
Yeah, I didn't go too far.
Kind of held
He
up
just
and
gotten all this
called
thick
in
stuff.
called in the trackers. They just happened to be in the area.
Honestly, though, that was so convenient.
All right, we're gonna let him lay down and give it some time and glass. And it's like, well, the trackers are here. Do you want to use the trackers? Too late. They're helping.
Yeah.
Then he came out at about 100 yards. We could see him and let him have it. Texas style, through and through.
It really was.
Thermals, helicopters, dogs. But it was an adventure, and I couldn't be more happy. Felt bad after that first shot, but sometimes we screw up. I just don't feel like I did. I didn't feel like I pulled it. You know, usually you know if you're like, ah, shoot.
Maybe you hit a branch or something. I don't know.
Maybe the gun's shooting right for whatever reason.
I'm sure we can come up with an excuse for you.
It could have been a long day.
I mean, it would have been hiking up around there and looking back up on this hill and
Rushing, walking through.
yeah.
Ooh, baby.
Almost 33 on that side. 32 3/4.
This Aoudad is a giant. But we're here at one of the best places to hunt them with High West Outfitters, so not that they're all this big, but there is potential for a big one. I never thought I would shoot a 30-incher, let alone 32 plus, so pretty dang big ram. Now we're gonna cut him up and get off this hill before the sun bakes us and sunburns Brady again.
Put his nose down.
She's dead, Brady. How does she look?
Looks great.
Austin, you got him?
Got him.
Good job, buddy.
Great ram.
Thank you.
He's heavy. Congratulations,
Oh,
my man.
awesome.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Congrats, Austin.
32 and 6 or 7.
Over 32? What'd you get?
32 5/8.
5/8. That's a world record for me. It's the biggest one I've killed.
That's the Austin record.
By far. The hunt is over. Super appreciative to have this Aoudad to take him home and put him next to my son's little ewe and share the experience. It's something that I'll cherish, and you never know, you may never get to hunt him again. I've got a little bit of exploratory syndrome. I like to go new places and see new species and new mountains. But this has been a good one.